Would-be Trump assassin Ryan Routh had dates to Trump's events all the way out until October. Trump's events to October have not been released to the public. Who's the mole? Breaking news. Would-be Trump assassin Ryan Routh possessed a list that included dates from August to October where Trump appeared or was expected to be. Would-be Trump assassin Ryan Routh possessed a memo that included dates from August to October of venues where Trump had appeared or was expected to be, prosecutors revealed in a detention filing on Monday. Ryan Routh also traveled near Trump's West Palm Beach golf course and his Mar-a-Lago residence multiple times in the month leading up to his arrest.
Trump was playing golf last week when investigators say the suspect pointed a rifle through a fence bordering the West Palm Beach Golf Club. Now prosecutors say the suspect had a list of places Trump could be and visited that golf club several times in the month before his arrest.
Major question. How does Ryan Routh have the Trump schedule all the way out until October where Trump is going to be publicly? Events, speaking engagements, meetings? Who would have information? Who would have intel like that? There's obviously a mole within the Secret Service, obviously a mole, possibly maybe even within the Trump campaign. Obviously, there is sensitive information being leaked to these activated assassins. I mean, how did Ryan Routh know to be outside or on the Trump golf course premises 12 hours at 2 a.m. before Trump even decided to go golfing on a Sunday morning to begin with? If you ask me, this is all strategically being set up to take out President Trump. On top of being a recruiter for the Ukraine war effort against Russia, it only gets more suspect as it continues to come to light who Ryan Routh is. Ryan Routh bail denied after FBI recovers 6 cell phones and Google search of how to travel from Palm Beach County to Mexico. According to prosecutors, the FBI found 6 cell phones in Routh's Nissan. One phone had a Google search of how to travel from Palm Beach, Florida to Mexico. Here's an excerpt from NBC Los Angeles. The FBI searched Routh's Nissan and found 6 cell phones, one of which contained a Google search of how to travel from Palm Beach County to Mexico. Cell site records from 2 of the phones revealed Routh had traveled from Greensboro, North Carolina to West Palm Beach on August 14th, 2024. Further, on multiple days and times from August 18th, 2024 to September 15th, 2024, Routh's cell phone accessed cell towers located near Trump International and the former president's residence at Mar-a-Lago, the filing said. Well, this raises even more questions because Ryan Routh has been on the Fed's radar, particularly in 2019 and 2023. So why, if he's already on the Fed's radar, if he's traveling around Trump's golf course, why, if he's traveling around Trump's house, Mar-a-Lago, why is he not being stopped? Why is he not being confronted? Why is he not being questioned in any way, shape, or form? I would say 2 words: inside job. And the story continues. Just in, son of would-be Trump assassin Ryan Routh arrested for child pornography. Ask me if I'm surprised at all. The son of would-be assassin Ryan Routh was arrested for child pornography. Orrin Routh was taken into custody after investigators found hundreds of child porn files on his Galaxy Note during a search of his North Carolina residence over the weekend. Here's a quote. A review of the SD card located in device 1 revealed that it contained hundreds of child pornography files, prosecutors wrote in the criminal complaint, according to ABC News. Quote, these files include videos from a known child pornography series created outside the state of North Carolina. Ryan Routh will appear in court on Tuesday on federal charges of possessing child pornography. But is this potentially blackmail used in order to silence anybody in connection with Ryan Routh? I mean, the so-called ransom letter offering $150K bounty on Trump's head to finish the job was pretty conveniently timed as well. Oops, deep state gets caught. DOJ says letter written by would-be assassin Ryan Routh apologizing for not killing Trump and offering reward was written months before attempted assassination. On Monday, Joe Biden's Department of Justice released a 10-page pretrial memorandum in support of a pretrial detention of would-be Trump assassin Ryan Wesley Routh. The Department of Justice also posted a mysterious reward letter allegedly written by Routh months earlier and given to an unidentified friend. The letter reads in part, "Dear world, this was an assassination attempt on Donald Trump, but I am so sorry I failed you. I tried my best and gave all the gumption I could muster. It is up to you now to finish the job, and I will offer you $150,000 to whomever can complete the job. Everyone across the globe, from the youngest to the oldest, knows that Trump is unfit to be anything, much less United States president." And there is a photo of the so-called letter written by Ryan Routh offering a $150,000 bounty to finish Trump off. Here is the important section from page 7 of the DOJ report that makes no sense. On September 18th, 2024, law enforcement was contacted by a civilian witness who stated that Routh had dropped off a box at his residence several months prior. After learning of the September 15th, 2024 incident at Trump International, the witness opened the box. The witness that stated the box contained ammunition, a metal pipe, miscellaneous building materials, tools, 4 phones, and various letters. Everybody's been asking, who gave this guy $150,000? And I don't think those are the right questions to be asking. Honestly, the question that needs to be asked is this letter even from Ryan Routh to begin with? And also, is this possibly a narrative being set up by the feds and intelligence agencies for the next assassination attempt? And what I mean by that, this is how disinformation works. They set the stage, they leak disinformation or a preconceived bias. So when you see the event happen, you connect the dots and conclude that, well, this makes sense because I was told that this was coming. Now, is it possible that the next assassination attempt can be blamed on this letter? The intelligence agencies might want you to believe that it was Ryan Routh that caused a lone wolf gunman to take matters into his own hands or her hands to take out President Trump because they thought they would get $150,000. What does that do? That takes all eyes off of the DOJ, the FBI, the CIA, the deep state, the compromised Secret Service, and possibly potentially a compromised Trump campaign. This is how propaganda works. They prime the masses to get you ready for what they're about to do. I wonder if this letter was even written by this guy to begin with. And as one would imagine, the Trump family is definitely angry because of this DOJ letter that was conveniently leaked to the public. Donald Trump Jr. unleashes on DOJ for putting his father's life even more at risk with reckless Ryan Routh move. Here's what Trump Jr. had to say. "For the life of me, I do not understand why the Kamala Biden DOJ is publicly releasing a letter from Ryan Wesley Routh announcing a $150,000 bounty on my dad's head," Trump Jr. told the Daily Wire. Trump's son added, "They are putting his life even more at risk with this reckless decision." Well, I would say that's the idea. I would say that's the deep state plan. I would say that's exactly the end game and the goal that they are attempting to achieve. Always keep in mind there were multiple assassination attempts on JFK before they were finally successful. This deep state is relentless. They will never stop. It's why the media is increasing and doubling down on their rhetoric, calling Trump a threat to democracy, a dictator, that he's going to commit a bloodbath against America and all of his political opponents if he becomes president, calling him a murderer. They're doubling down because they want it to happen, but also it's preemptive to prepare the masses to accept it once they see it. Because these intelligence agencies, in my opinion, are setting Trump up. Why? Because they want the man dead. My name is Drew Hernandez for the Gateway Pundit, and this has been On Watch with Drew Hernandez.